Hi, friends. Once again, you are welcome to Monday Motivation. And as you can see, I can never be here on my own because my beautiful sister is always there to chat with me. So join us as I introduce you once again, my beautiful sister. Hi, sis.
Hi, Sister Konfor. This is Funmi Williams joining you Monday Motivation.
Hi. I hope you are motivated enough to motivate someone. Yeah.
Definitely.
So guys, kindly join in this conversation. What we're trying to do here is share, because like we said last week, we have realized that a lot is going on. And of course, to every difficulty, to every hardship, to every difficult moment, there is always a solution. We smile in problems because we have found solution. And if you join us and listen till the end, of course, you will definitely meet a solution that is going to make a total difference in your life. Meanwhile, join with us, join in the conversation, share on the comment section what is your own experience, because we just want to share experiences and help one another. So the series we started last week was a total solution to struggling parents. And so last week we quoted a few examples what parents are going through. And today we are going to piggyback on it again by way of saying, okay, you are going through this. And many people struggle equally because they've been living at some standard. And because things have gone wrong, they find it difficult adjusting. But we still advise today, we're about to advise that we should learn these days how to cut our coat according to our size. Sis, can you pick up from there, please?
Oh, okay. We talked about cutting our coat according to your size. Take, for example, we talked about last week about food shopping. So maybe you used to shop in Tesco or you should shop in Sainsbury. This time around, things have changed. Financially, things have changed. Please don't stay stuck with Tesco and Sainsbury. Go to Aldi, go to Lidl, go to Farm Food, try the market, because sometimes you can get some bargains there as well. I've gone to the market a couple of times now. I buy a bowl, maybe about 8 or 10 satsuma in a bowl for £1. You understand me? So that, take for example that. Then secondly, look at it. Okay, I used to buy clothes in Primark. Primark is supposed to be the cheapest shop in UK, isn't it, sister?
Right.
But I've been to Primark, and Primark is not cheap at all anymore. It's not necessarily cheap. So what do? Look at the charity shops. Look into the charity shops. Look at clothes for your children there. Look at trousers for yourself. Many a times people tend to look down on people or look down on charity shop. But I'm telling you, you save yourself a lot of money, because sometimes you get some good bargains, even new clothes in there that you have never thought you would get.
Exactly, sis. I'm just happy that you're bringing this up. Guys, cue into this conversation. We just want to help one another. We are sharing what we're going through, but share your own opinion, share what you do actually, and it's definitely going to help both of us in the house, right? Coming back, let me go back to the issue of food shopping and so on. Yes, of course. Even before things got bad, I am typically an Aldi person, because I lived in Germany for 10 years and the closest shop to me was Aldi, and it's just my thing. I love Aldi because it's cheap, and the food in Aldi is not that bad. Honestly, it's not. One thing I discovered here, like here in the UK, you have this open market. I keep forgetting how they call it. Says this open where they sell in the open. People put tomatoes all £3 a pound.
Yes, market. Depends on where you are.
Exactly. The secret to that is go there, especially on Mondays or the first day. For example, the one here, I think Mondays they are closed down because they are cleaning up. The first day of the week, if you go there, you get good stuff, to be honest. You get good tomatoes, get good, beautiful vegetables, and so on, that can take you throughout the week. Go there, just step down. You don't kill yourself because things have gone expensive and you can't buy what you used to buy and you think that's the end of the world. No, things happen for a reason, and you learn so many new things. You are like, just go to the market and come by. You're like, why was I missing out on this, right? So one of the things to see, I am not ashamed. Before the pandemic even broke in, there is some other difficulty that we have back home that got me to learn how to never dump food, and it's working. What I do, how children in this country are so picky. Where you serve food, they touch and throw and so on. I say, no, I will serve you even 20 times. I am patient enough. I give a bit. Yes, it's not a joke. I put a bit on your plate, you eat, and when it's finished, I give some. Because if you dare say, give me more than this, and I give it and you don't eat it, or you serve it and eat it again later on. So it's better take the bit and it's finished, and then I add more so that the rest that is left in the pot is still fresh the next time you are eating it. So they learned their lesson a few times. Because there are times you let them dump it, they think that they can do it again. And I can assure you that you can go through a week without seeing leftover food in my bin. This is not a joke, and it helps. It helps. Yes. That's a way of saving money, whether you like it or not. I don't know what about you, sis. Do you do that too?
Yes, I do that. And don't forget, I'm a registered child minder. So for me, I'm very careful about how I cook the food and how much of the food. I tell you, come and look at your plate. Can you finish that? No. Can you finish this? No. I cut it off as much. Can you finish this? When you finally give me the say and say, yes, I can finish this, then that's fine. Then in between while you're eating that, if you don't now finish it, I'll tell you, no, you have to finish that. Exactly. Because I actually served you that food. I don't tolerate wastage in my house. Whether you're my children or the children that I look after, I still consider you as my children as well. No. So you cannot waste food. So you tell me, oh, no, I can eat it. No, I cannot eat it. Or you tell me, no, I don't want anything. Then fine, I'm okay with that. So I tend to do that. And then for me personally, when it comes to cooking, I even cook the food and take it out of the pot quickly in order to preserve it. You understand?
Exactly. I do that too.
I take it out of the pot quickly, put it in containers. Then when you now come and you tell me, oh, like tomorrow, oh, I'm still feeling hungry. Oh, there's some leftover of rice from yesterday in the container. Warm it and help yourself, which means food is not wasted. Nothing goes in the bin, and we don't overcook either. And then we don't overbuy.
And then you save money and time.
Save money and time.
And you save money, you save time, you save even energy. You save money, time, and energy, right? All of those put together. Let me quickly touch on charity shops before you move on. Guys, don't go. We are discussing this. We are proud to tell people how we feel and how we have cut down and how we've adjusted, and it's so sweet just living a very simple but very sweet, beautiful life. So share your own, what you do. It's going to help not only others, but us, both of us in the house. So about charity shops, this is something so special. Believe me, you know how children grow nowadays, really, really quick. I have 5 children, 4 are biological, the small 4 ones. So the elder one, or the oldest one, is very gentle. He can wear his shoes for up to 2 years. I can show you 1 pair of shoes. But the middle one is 10. We change shoes actually like every month. So what I do, each time I just have time, because on my squares where I live, we have a good number of charity shops. I just go around. I see shoes even for 50p, I buy and keep, because I know that I'll need them in a couple of days. So when he comes and says his shoes are bad, I just change them, because I cannot go shopping every day. Given that you can't stop him from playing ball, and you can't penalize him for breaking his shoes, because that's how he is. He's clumsy, right? And then apart from that, they have, brand new shoes. They were Nike Airs that nobody has ever worn, because my 12-year, he's going to be 13 in December. We got brand new Nike Airs for £5. Nobody has ever worn them. That is
which you would have paid 80 quid for.
Yes.
Probably in the shop.
Yes. That's a whole, because the money for 1 pair of Nike Airs is money that can feed 6 of us in this house throughout the week. It's not a joke, right? But you get it for £5. But if you feel that you are so full of yourself, you can't go to charity shops. Okay, I go get it. And here we go. I save some money. I help myself, because some of us who will still send some things back home. If I save these £80, I'll end up sending £50 back home. But if I used it to buy shoes for my son for £80 in the shops, I'll still get extra £50 to send home and still get other breakfast things within the week, right? How about that? So, like we are saying, sis, I don't know if you still want to add something in this slide. If not, I want us to transition to why we are telling this. We would always let you know that We are not here like to share, to let you know that we are some women who are just so suffering and they want to entertain the world about how broke they are. To be honest, we're very happy mothers in the house. And so these are challenges, difficulties. I know it's hard to adjust, especially if you've never been doing that before. Go for it and you definitely not regret. However, while we wait and try to adjust to this new situation, an opportunity is on the way that is going to totally transform your life and move you even further from where you were before you fall into this stage where you want to go below your standard, right? There's something on the way that will take you over. So last week we presented our company on Passive, and last week we said that we have a lot of products, IT products, because it is an information technology company powered by artificial intelligence. Last week, we discussed Onet as a social media platform where you can do a lot of things there and earn money, right? That means Passive gives you an opportunity to earn money while you sleep. So today, we are going to pick on another one of our products and tell people how it works, how you can stay just where you are and make enough money, as much as you want, and even more than you had ever expected in your life. So do you want to talk about Academy, sis?
I love Academy. You know why I love Academy? Because it gives opportunity to, whether you are a stay-home mom, whether it's your hobby, whether it's your job, whether it's your profession, whether it's just your talent. It's an IT application that allows you to learn and to teach others while you are in your own place, from the comfort of your own home. Right. And not only that, it's embedded with, artificial intelligence. It's got features that no other, company has ever thought about. That is one. Then it also translates in different languages. So can you imagine, Sister Konfor, I'm speaking in English, and I'm talking about maybe whatever it is, maybe exactly what we're doing now. And we're on it. And someone that is in Saudi Arabia or in Dubai that speaks Arabic wants to, connect with us. That person can connect with us, but that person will be listening to us and be hearing us in our own language. So that is a plus for it. And as many as use this platform, you also make money.
Yes, exactly. That is Academy for us. Because guys, don't forget, watch our video of last week, Monday Motivation, the very first episode. You will know what on Passive is. Then you build on it and reach and find yourself here, right? So Academy is just one of the more than about 53 products of ours that we have built from scratch, right? Like my sister is saying, it is an online study platform. It is good for anybody who is capable of teaching or learning anything. So if you are a student, you can study there at any level to any level. From you have Harvard University, you have the best universities on earth, you will find them on Academy. From kindergarten to any level, right? You have anything. And so that is it. So apart from that, like we were presenting like you, because there's something my sister always says, there's at least one thing in life that you are good at doing. That thing that you are good at doing, do it and upload it on Academy. That is all your job. Just do that thing. I want to say, for example, I like talking, right? I like talking and I cannot stop talking. So I would either want to teach somebody how to do something, just say, because like me, I'm a typical from childhood, I grew up in a village. So if you living back home, any part of the world, and you go down the village and say, grandma, let her stay under the plantain leaves or inside the coffee farms and prepare food. I will go binge watching on your platform until, so just do the recipe. And you don't need to speak. Grandma doesn't speak English. She doesn't speak any language. Just do the recipe, demonstrate and cook and this. Upload it on Academy. People will buy. Whether you want to do tutorials and so on. Say there's something you are good at. Say it.
for me personally, apart from the fact that me too, that's why we love each other. I love talking, and I love talking. And we don't just say nonsense, do we? Sometimes we do that deep gibberish, that kind of thing. But things important. But also, I'm very good in writing music and singing. So, for example, if you're a musician, for example, whether you love to sing, you love to play instruments, and you want to teach people how to play an instrument, this is an opportunity for you. So take, for example, you're a stay-home mom, but you know how to play the flute or you know how to play the guitar very well. What are you doing? That is, you're sitting on money. That talent is money. Or you love to cook, like Sister Comfort said. You can cook and then we eat and we start biting our tongue, and that is where you showcase that talent. Just record that, upload it on Academy, and you will be making money. And as you make money, and as you chat, and as you comment, you make money. And for those that will be doing the same, watching and also commenting, will be making money. So it's a win-win for both sides.
Exactly. Exactly. It's so sweet. Like motivational speakers, like even like she said, she's a musician. You may want to do your concert or things like that. You want to do a concert online. Not academy in this case now. No, okay, let's remain here because we don't want to mix up. We'll come to concerting next week. Concerting, right? So if let's say you are music, you want to teach people basic music, or you want to teach people how to play a guitar, or you're a motivational speaker, anything that you can tell people, and a good thing, it's like my sister said before, it has a automatic translation functionalities, right? So that if I do my course in English and I upload it, and you click here, and maybe you want to cook ekwang from my country, right? And then you find it here, and you say, what food is this? It looks really appetizing. It looks good. What is that? You click on it. I will be explaining it in English, and you are in China. You click on it. This platform will translate it automatically. Even though I speak in English, you will be understanding me in your language, and you get my recipe superb. You just go shopping, get the stuff, come and cook yours, And the good thing about this whole thing here, sis, is that it is not only about you teaching, it is equally about people learning, right? Let's talk a bit about we Africans. What do we spend? What does it entail for a child to leave home and come study abroad? And what will Academy do to stop or to help with that?
It is very expensive. I know at the moment, because recently our second daughter went to uni, and you're talking about £9,000 plus. Yeah. So for a foreigner, they'll be paying at least 3 or times of that to come here to study. So take, for example, someone that wants to do masters, they've just finished their first degree in Africa. They don't need to come down here to do their first degree. Some of those universities will be connecting with Academy for them to be able to do their masters. They can even do that masters online with whatever university that is available there, that is recognized, and get a proper digital and also physical certificate that is recognizable worldwide. So They won't need to come. That means it's not only going to save a parent in Africa, or to send any child, because now parents in Africa are looking into China, which is where they send most of their children to, instead of coming here because it's cheaper. So it will save them transportation, as in flight, accommodation, and then the amount of money they will use for whatever to pay the tuition fee is cut down to barest minimum.
Yes.
Barest minimum.
And see, the most painful part of this idea of traveling abroad to study. Our parents actually sell everything they have. They will sell their estates. They will sell even their homes. They will sell the only thing they have, right? And make all of the money they have to send you abroad to study, with the hope that when you study, you are going to replenish it. But the hopes are always like, oh my God, had I known. But it's already late. Dad and mom are old. They're in debt. You are equally here. You are hustling after your degree. You don't even, and it doesn't work the way you dreamt. And it is continued and magnified suffering, right? But Academy has made it in such a way that If you want to study in Harvard University, Oxford University, Nottingham Trent, just call any university you want to study in. Stay where you are. Study it at home. First of all, it's more than cheap studying on academy. Secondly, while you study there, you earn money such that if you listen to Dr. Bill Williams one time in an interview he had with me, he says, by the time you finish studying your course, you would have gotten back the money you paid as tuition because you are paid for using it. And so, and these are just benefits because the whole thing is the big picture here is the residual income. Where does residual income come from? Because all of these other things are fringe benefits or other sources of income that you get. But what is the main source of income when you join on passive?
The main source of income is for you to become a founder. When you become a founder, the source of income comes from using the sale of all those IT products, because when you join on passive, the company will build a website for you where they will make sure the artificial intelligence targets, what do you call it? Customers.
Yep.
Customers to those websites. And what are we selling here? We're selling IT products. You're talking about people that are going to come and subscribe because it's a subscription business. They will subscribe the same way we subscribe to any of the other social medias that we have currently, is the same way people are going to subscribe to all those IT products. And that is one of the top places or one of the top benefits or where you get your income from when you do that, when you actually register and pay to be a GoFunding member, which is very, 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 very key, because you need to register and then you need to pay to be a GoFounder member.
Exactly. So when you pay, you and become a founding member, what happens? And because all of these other things we're talking about, the use of academy and so on, is because you cannot just fold your arms and stay like that for the rest of your life doing nothing. The rest of your life doing nothing, because you can choose not to do anything when you are a registered member on passive, because you have residual income that increases every year, year in, year out.
Keeps coming in.
Income is, money that you earn without you doing anything, because on passive, we pay the company, and with the use of artificial intelligence, they do everything for us. They build teams for us. They do marketing campaign for us. They sell the products on our behalf. And all we do is make money. But then when you decide to use academy, use the talents that you have or your hobby to do something to entertain people and to get some fulfillment, that you are doing things, the kind of thing you like, you still make extra money from that. That is how big this is. That is why we said, if you used to spend, imagine, let's go back to when we started, right? We advised, I got a pair of shoes for Asonyu here for £5. That's a shoe that normally if I go to the shop is £80. So if you have tried charity shops these days and you have saved £75, just round it up. I think £75 is already enough. It's about $102, right? Yes. For you to register to become, maybe you talk about the registration. So if you say that person, another lucky mom like me went to the charity this morning, your child badly needs shoes, and you get a brand new pair of Nike Airs for size 44 for £5. What do you do with the change? You are invited.
The change is very important, because then you can't say I don't have money, because that is just about roughly, depending on the inflation of Naira or exchange rate or the pounds or dollars, wherever you are watching this from, that is more than enough to actually buy you a GoFunding member position.
Right.
Maybe with the exchange rate in UK at the moment, probably you will have to add maybe an extra
just say $5. Yeah, just say extra $5.
It's not say $5, because that's not bad. Then, so even if you had that £80, £80, that is enough for you to buy a GoFunding position for yourself and your family. If you now have extra, you can go an extra mile to even save more money, then you can buy for each member of your family. But even with one position in one family, I'm telling you, it is it will go a long way, and it's very important that each family at least has got one person in the family and they have one founding position, because then it's not just about the residual income that will be coming, but the amount of money you'll be spending from one person to another. And if you have children that are going to school, going to uni, you know how much uni is nowadays, then you don't need to worry so much. Because even then, when it comes to the student loan, you can even tell them, please don't take the student loan.
Yes, yes.
Don't take the maintenance.
That's my most comfortable part, that my child will never take the student loan.
Save money, enough money, that, so that when they're going and say, oh, it's 9,950 for the tuition fee, you can tell them, okay, I can pay it 3 times. You understand me?
Yeah.
Because you have that residual money coming in every day, every month, and it increases every year.
Exactly. There's no blessing more than this. So just stop. If you were going out now to buy anything, whether there's a sale out there or whatever thing it is, give it a second thought. If you want that dramatic change in your life, this is the position, the opportunity, because it has never happened before. So for you to become a founding member, you spend money twice. The very first time, and the only thing you should bother about for now, is raising that sum of $97 to register and have that founder position. So when you are paying with your bank, your debit or your credit card, they charge, your finance institution charges you $5 and it all becomes $102. After you register, you are just going to wait until the launch. Immediately the launch now, you have the last time to come out of pocket, which is going to be about $300. The CEO has not yet said exactly how much because they are still working on it. But just say it's going to be about $300. You pay that $300 to activate your account. And the moment you pay that $300, your account is activated, your whole life becomes a wealthy life. We don't make money on passive. We don't make riches. We build wealth and grow old happily until we die at the age of 113 years old, and then we leave a legacy. We leave a legacy for our generations and their generations.
They are building a dynasty as well. Yes. A dynasty.
So what is the importance, or what is the advantage? Let's quickly, I'll give you room, sis, to do the advantages, 1 or 2 advantages why somebody should join on passive, and I think we'll round up and take it to the next week.
I would say join on passive now while the train is still steaming, because first and foremost, and the most important is that once you join now, but once we go to launch, the company launches, the co-founder position closes. So for you to be a founder right now, urgently, that's one of your benefits. Then the second bit is, except you want to work till you are 75 and still going to work on a walking stick, because you see, life does not write you a letter in advance and say, okay, this is going to happen, that is going to happen. So, Funmi or Konfor, prepare yourselves, no, you don't know, except you want to work till that age. But if you don't want to work till that age and you are someone that has foresight, this is an advantage, because with the way things are going, very soon, even when we retire and we say, oh, we are retired, what is going to be in the pot for your retirement or pension? It's not going to be a lot. And by that time, you see, what we're buying now at £1 will probably be costing 10. And let me tell you, that is an advantage for you, because then you can sit and earn residual income and know that you have done something well in advance before, not just for yourself, for your children, current generations, and the generations to come, because then you don't need to start worrying that, how am I going to pay for school fees? Oh, are they going to be all right? No, because these things are willable. You can put them in your will and give it to whichever child that you like,
Exactly.
Or give it to all of them and tell them, oh, divide it, whatever comes out of it, they know how to sort it out. So those are the 2 advantages. So right now, join, because 1, once the founder position closes, no more founding positions. 2, you will be earning a long time, lifetime. It's a lifetime. It's a lifetime of residual income. You will not only be building a dynasty, you'll be building generations, and your generations will call you blessed.
Oh yeah, sure. That is very important. Yeah, I'm happy you mentioned that it is willable, and it's equally, on the other hand, it is transferable. At some point, you feel that I am aging out and I don't need this much. You can transfer it to your next child or to whoever is closest to your heart. That you take over this and control it while I just have my rest from money. You do just the basic things for me and take over the account, and that's the good thing about on passive. And the best of all, sis, is the fact that you don't get to recruit, you don't get to build any team, you don't get to do anything because the company does everything for you. So while we're saying this, if you are listening to this for your first time, you've heard about on passive for your first time, just drop a comment on the comment section below, such that either myself or my sister will pick them up and answer for you. If not, we operate in a team. One of our team members finds a question on the comment section here. They will definitely attend to you and make sure that you get to know more about on passive and get to become a founding member of it, because everybody actually wins. Sis?
So all I'll say right now is, as you can see, there's an opportunity, a great opportunity. Please don't waste too much time on it. Look for it, because sometimes our people say, I don't have money, but today you buy Greg's, tomorrow Kentucky, next tomorrow McDonald's, and then on Thursday is going to be whatever. You see that money, you need to be very stringent with yourself. Be stringent, forget about those things. If you need McDonald's or anything, buy burger in the shop, buy the bun in the shop, reduce the money that you spend on those fast food takeaway, save for this GoFundMe position, pay for it urgently, because this train is already on steam, so it's not going to wait for too long. And we don't know when we can wake up tomorrow morning and they say, oh, okay, that's it. And then the family position is gone and finished. But you will remember that you've heard some two sisters talking about it. Oh, I just went to their channel, I was just strolling. And please don't just stroll. Once you stroll and you get to this video, wait, listen, take action. That is what you need now. Wait, listen, hear, take action.
You, and see you again next Monday. Get motivated and take a wise decision. Thank you, and bye, guys. Bye.
Bye. See you next.